Good morning to all. We're here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. You join us for this 2020 match between Australia and England. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me in the commentary box is...
Not sure what was running through the captain's mind there. This pitch will only get easier to bat on, so why bat now? The bowlers could have a field day.
So here we go, the players make their way out. The seismic crowd, they've waited all day for this match, and they're ready for some world-class batting and bowling. The pitch today, it looks good. A bit of grass on top, so they'll get their wish, I think. Cummins to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Wow, that's gone. First ball. Simple as you like. The batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Bairstow taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh, that's a great shot early on, wide of cover, and that'll give him a bit of confidence early on. May pull up short of the boundary though.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Too good. That is huge.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Good catch, out. Super catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Nearly gets the edge. Cummins with a great delivery there. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. England are 11 for 2.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nice, solid defensive shot. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over. No. Terrible shot.
What?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. That's the over. England 22 for 2.
Off to a strong start. 2 excellent overs to begin with.
Cummins from the Paddington end. Gets that away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Yep.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Misses everything. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Absolutely glorious start. Bowlers need to start finding an answer soon before this gets out of hand.
Over the infield with a cracking shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Perfectly timed. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Well, that's textbook perfect. A lovely drive through the covers. No need for the fielders to chase that one.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. No shot offered. Needs a direct hit. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great running.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Livingston ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Beats the field with a great shot. Shot on the front foot. No one's getting that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Got that away nicely.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Can't get that outside the ring field. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Hazelwood from the Randwick end. Goes over the top with that shot.
That was timed really well. Great shot, driven down the ground, and it flew over the boundary.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. There's a chance if it hits.
Lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
What?
Straight to the fielder. 6 runs added there. England 64 for 3.
The captain now has 3 more fielders to work with outside the circle.
Zampa, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Paddington end. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. The bowler looks really confident.
Wait there.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Three runs added in that over. England are 67 for 4. The right arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Randwick end. Finds the fielder with that shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Smacks that away through the gap. That was a lovely punch down the ground. It's in the gap. There should be a few on offer here, maybe 3. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Got that away nicely. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Perfectly timed. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. 2 runs coming from that over. England a 75 for 6. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Needs a direct hit. Nicked it. Wow, that's a huge appeal for the catch. If there's something on it, it was the faintest of edges. Curran challenging the decision. It looked out live, I've got to be honest.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Inglis with a nice catch there. Not sure why it was reviewed though.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Brilliant diving stop. Nearly gets the edge. Green with a great delivery there. End of the over, 2 runs added. England a 77 for 7. Zampa from the Paddington end.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Beats the field with a great shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Good pick up, big chance. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Well, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Yes.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Timed that perfectly.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. A roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. And gone. Brilliant catch. Tried to go aerial, but straight to extra cover.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Well, the bowlers have got on top now. They've really slowed down this run rate. Abbott back on now.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one. Didn't time it at all and mid-on with an easy catch.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. couldn't get it through the field. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Green from the Randwick end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Drilled that one away. Needs a direct hit. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. England weren't given much of an opportunity there, a very tidy over. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought.
Well, dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Perfectly timed.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Goes over the top with that shot. Eight runs added in that over. England are 106 for 9. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the Randwick end. Straight to the fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Wait on it.
Smacks that away through the gap. End of the over. England are 109 for 9.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Zampa has been going really well here. Comes back on from the Paddington end. No. Terrible shot. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, 4 off it. England 113 for 9. Marsh from the Randwick end. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Needs a direct hit. Lovely shot off the front foot. Deep extra cover has some work to do.
Got that one. Clean out of the middle. 4 off a brilliant shot.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That looks gone. Oh, great run out. Really good innings comes to an end. That's going to be a tough total to chase. Someone's going to need to step up with a big score. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. First ball.
Great shot through the gap. Goes over the top with that shot. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Good fielding out in the boundary. 5 runs added there. Australia are 5 for none. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the Paddington end.
A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged, what a ball. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Got that away nicely. End of the over, 13 coming from it. Australia are 18 for none.
With 2 down, they're already ahead of the required run rate quite easily early on.
Nearly gets the edge. Jordan with a great delivery there. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
This is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Brilliant diving stop. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. That is a beautiful front foot shot. No point in chasing that one.
Doesn't beat the infield. 8 runs added in that over. Australia are 26 for none. Wood from the Paddington end. Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Couldn't get it through the field. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Eight runs added there. Australia are 34 for none.
That's 4 overs down in the power play, and they've batted really well. Good running and shot making sees them ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Edge, amazing delivery. Oh, great shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Brooke, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Square cut, finds point, no run.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting sixes. Might look to go big again here.
Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over, 10 off it. Australia are 44 for none.
The bowlers have been steady. Just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide, square leg. Could be four.
A textbook pull shot. Any youngsters watching need to look at this. Power and control. Phenomenal shot.
That's a confident appeal. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Oh, this could spell trouble. I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Marsh waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Can't get that outside the ring field. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, end of the restrictions. I'm sure we're going to see some big fielding changes coming up.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside. The circle.
Jordan from the Randwick end.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. It could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Edged. What a ball. Edge. Amazing delivery. Edge, but it drops safely. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Well, the bowler pulls out of the delivery. Something mustn't have felt right.
Can he come back with a dot ball? Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Straight to the fielder.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Massive outside edge. Huge edge. Caught. That's a ridiculous catch. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. finds the fielder with that shot. 6 runs added in the over. Australia are 71 for 1.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Rashid, the spinner, coming into the attack. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Thick edge. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Curran, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Beautiful bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Edged, unplayable. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. End of the over. Australia are 83 for 2. Rashid from the Randwick end. Wokes coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Got that away nicely.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Wokes shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Great shot through the gap.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket. Nice shot, but straight to gully.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edge, but it drops safely. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Oh, there you go, a no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back. Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Edged, what a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Doesn't beat the infield. over the infield with a cracking shot. That's the over. Australia 110 for 2. Perfectly timed. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs a direct hit. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great running.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Lots of pressure coming in to bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. The bowler stopped short there. Maybe didn't like the feel of their approach. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Edged, unplayable. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. Australia at 116 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
This should be close. Gone. Great catch. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate?
They need 1 to win.
Onto the front foot. Certain shot. Should be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Thrashed away for 4. Extremely comfortable win, just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match.